cash moves everything around me. Green get the money, dollar bill, yo.
Investing, business, real estate, but not 2008. There's a lot of different ways to make money in today's world, but that also means there's a whole lot of new ways for people to make money by screwing over one another. Which brings me into today's topic, which is going to be a bit of a different video from what I talk about usually, so if you're wondering, why aren't you talking about music, or I thought this was Wallow's music review, well let me tell you something, brother. I'm making this video because I'm getting goddamn tired of seeing my favorite music artists promote this NFT bullshit on my social media feeds. So now I've taken the liberty to do a little investigating to now prove my point that NFTs and crypto gotta be the biggest fucking scheme to make the rich get richer and the gullible more foolish. Alright, so NFTs, aka nice fucking titties, are, wait, what are these things again? Hold on, let me just... Okay, so it's a non-fungible token that is non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, a form of digital ledger, that can be sold and traded. Types of NFT data units may be associated with digital files such as photos, videos, and audio. Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, it's like the rich man's version of copy, pasting, and saving stuff they found on the internet. With how much traction this stuff has been getting, it's no surprise that there are people who really are trusting the blockchain with this one and spending thousands of dollars on whatever the hell this is.
What?
And I mean, just looking at all the stuff that came after Bored Ape Yacht Club, such as Lazy Lions and this thing, it looks like they're all just being promoted by big celebrities just to help the price go up and make some sort of room exclusivity, just so that people can buy it up on some weird placebo effect and feel like they're part of some cool kids club that mainly just contains people just as gullible as them. And while there have been stories of people making their fair share of money from this, it's also had its equal share of backlash and controversy because of how it can affect the environment, how easy it can crash since it isn't backed by anything other than crypto, and how sellers tend to steal artwork from hardworking artists, give it a really stupid fucking name like Binkle Bopper's NFT, and sell it on the blockchain for more than the entire cost of Venezuela. But now you wonderful viewers are probably wondering, what does this have to do with you? Or why do I have to sit through a 3 to 4 minute video of you talking about crypto when I can just fucking unsubscribe? And to that I say, go back to the intro and please don't unsubscribe. I have mouths to feed. Being mine, that is. But basically my take on this entire crypto bonanza is that I believe it's just really stupid. I mean, I said it before, it's backed by crypto, which is backed by nothing, unlike the US dollar, which is backed by gold. So if this trend falls, which it eventually will, it's gonna fall hard, and a lot of people are gonna lose their money. Speaking from a personal experience of a dude who used to invest in stocks and whatnot, NFTs are a way too risky business, only being held onto by the hype from already rich celebrities. If you've seen how quick Bitcoin can rise and fall, I believe you have a solid understanding that playing this game with NFTs can serve the same fate when hype goes away. And then on that same instance, you have to take a look at the environmental effect crypto mining and NFTs have via their carbon footprint. People, aka scalpers, aka trash, are using up a large amount of electronics to mine currency to resell and raise the price, all for their own personal selfish gain. And I know I might sound like some peacekeeping, green thumb having suburban kid who doesn't know anything about life or whatever. I at least want to live to my 60s before the ice caps eventually melt and 90% of the world is covered in water. But this is just my 2 cents on the matter. I know this isn't the video you guys expected, but when you're constantly seeing people promote their NFT crap all over your social media feed, it starts to become unbearable, especially when you realize that the whole thing is a goddamn scheme. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments while liking and subscribing. Make sure to follow my IG and Twitter, and if you like the illustrations used in this video, make sure to follow the artist as well because she's dope. No, yeah, make sure to follow my second channel for me outside of music. And on that note, I'll see you next time for something actually music related. Peace.
I haven't done this since I was a kid. Well, I'm fucked.
What's in your hand?
It's a harmonica, Mama.
What happened to my